I know that students aren't really allowed to use their cell phones during class anymore. Most teachers either tell you to put it in your bag or keep it in those bins or pockets or whatever that they have in their classrooms.
They decided that students shouldn't be on their cell phones during class.
They were like, the cell phones are ruining your mental health and your life.
In my opinion, it's actually helped me a little bit because I didn't use my phone in class too much, but now when it's like away, I'm really not using it at all, and it has made me a bit more productive.
I don't think it's that different because like in like middle school we had like a similar policy with that as well. But I feel like it's being kind of like talked about more than it needs to be, and it feels like excessive to a point because sometimes like you need your phone to like do stuff in class.
It's kind of helping with students not being as distracted during class, but at the same time it limits a lot of things that people might need to do on their phone during classes, because for certain classes people take pictures of the board rather than like writing everything that the teacher says.
I think it's good that teachers have the option to employ the bin method. I'm not entirely against that because it's true that kids go on their phones too much and it makes it impossible to teach. I do think that some teachers are going overboard with it. I should not come into class and immediately put my communication device in a bin for an hour. I need that.
Yeah.
My parents need to talk to me sometimes.
I don't really care because if you're doing your work, there's enough time for you to do your work, and I feel like some teachers are a little too strict about it. Like if you finish your work and like you have nothing else to do, you can't be on your phone or do anything, which I think is like kind of unnecessary.
I don't really feel like it's impacted my classes since I don't think I've seen teachers taking away students' phones more this year than in previous years.
A lot of teachers have like tapered off. I feel like teachers who are already passionate about phones are sticking to it more.
I think it depends on the person, but I think in a majority of my classes, I think it actually does kind of help people stay focused because, I don't know, like we're on our phones a lot.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, which I think is an issue with the whole technology is bad issue overall, is that people don't seem to understand the fact that we do use our phones for important things. We do like need our phones at this point, not in the I'm addicted to my phone way, but in the I can't contact my parents. I take the bus home. I can't get home if I don't have a map.
I think that for me personally it helped my attention span, and I think it helped some other people's as well, but it just made more creative ways for people to try to not focus in class, and also limited a lot of our freedoms as students.